Hi everyone. So today I'm gonna be filming my second video, and it's gonna be a sketchbook, like old sketchbook slash drawings tour. So I wanted to start off with a binder that I have, which is just loose drawings, like stuff that isn't in my sketchbook that I did a long time ago. So let's just start. Okay, so first we have this drawing I did. This is a redraw. Doesn't have a date. I don't know when. It's like 2016, looks like. But I did this as a redraw of something that you'll see in my other sketchbooks. This is a little drawing that I did for Halloween, and see, 2015. So surreal. I hate everything. Style challenge that I posted, and I think I deleted it because it was ugly. I tried to do Pokemon. We're just not gonna. That's not a thing anymore. And then here's a Coraline drawing that I did 2015. I thought this was so good when I first did it. I guess. And then this Peach right here. She's 2015, 2016. I really like this one when I did it for the first time. Oh. So this is like my friends and I, we have, when we were in 9th grade, we had like a little comic series called Spicy Brown & Co. And that was one of like the cover comics of it. Here is a Father's Day thing I did in 2015. This is a copy because I gave my dad the original. And then another Spicy Brown & Co. like title card comic cover thing. I think this is the last one. That says Hair Catastrophe. I don't know if you can tell. This was one of the first things I colored with my Copics that I got for my birthday a long time ago. It's also an Inktober thing, and some flowers that are cute. So I did a redraw of this one. So this is when I got my Prismacolor markers, and then I redrew it with Copics. I kind of want to redraw it again. I don't know. With the signature. This is something I copied off of Pinterest of Ariel. Not important. My friend drew this for me in English. And he also drew that. It was on the back of some Tiny Tim lyrics because it was creepy, so that's what I did. And then some sticky note doodles. I used to draw like this all the time, and I was like in love with it. So these are a portrait. This is one I did of my sister. I think this is a copy, and then I know that this one's a copy. This one was of my mom, and I used to do these all the time, and I was like, oh, I'm so good. This was the first thing I ever colored in Copics, ever. And then this is another thing. These were all kind of done on the same day, but this was like the first ever. And these are for Inktobers as well. And this is another. It wasn't meant to be Ariel at first, and then I think I just colored it to be Ariel anyway. And then Alice in Wonderland. Here's a drawing I did of Dan from Game Grumps. Here's another one of those portrait things. This is of my friend Becca. Here's another portrait thing, my friend Ken. It's so bad. And here's a Vanellope. So all of these old portrait things, I did those in the Prismacolor markers, and then this was the first one I did with my Copics. And these are all copies, I think. I don't think this one is actually, but this one is for sure. Another Ariel that I copied off of the internet. This is for Inktober. It's gross. There's a recipe at the back. So these, Copic marker. I drew this a long time ago, and then this was after I got my light box, and I traced it for the first time. This one I drew at my friend's house, and then I traced it and colored it. I think it was meant to be a 3 marker challenge, but then I added like darker yellows in the skin and like darker purple in the hair, and that was it. Here's a breakfast princess. This was a redraw. The other one's in one of my sketchbooks, I think. I don't know. I haven't seen it. And this was one for me that I did. And I don't know, I drew myself without glasses because, like, I need them to see. This was of my OC Clove. It was supposed to be like a reference thing, but for an art trade. And I was like, oh, she doesn't have like an actual reference, so I just drew this half up because I couldn't draw full bodies yet. So this was, I drew this for Inktober, and then I colored it for like the last day of Inktober, but I didn't finish it, so I only posted like this part where it was like actually colored. But I would really like, on the cauldron, I used like the yellow on it to make it look like it was like on fire and stuff. I thought that was cool. This is the deer sexual comic that my friends and I made in 9th grade, and it's just super dumb. There's another Inktober. I think this is based off of one of the characters from like Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I don't remember which one. Like Emma? I don't know. Here's a deer that I copied off the internet. Just some doodles that I did. These are me. An elephant I copied. Picture of Anna I copied. And this is a human Grillby from Undertale that I did. This is a collab I did forever ago. Yeah, I did Daisy, and the other girl, she did Peach. And this was a assignment in Art 1 of, we had to do the color wheel, and you can see 65 out of 50, so I got extra credit. This is so good, but it's Undertale themed. Pretty cringy, but this was also for art. It's a tessellation. You could either do like one of like repeating patterns or just like random stuff, and I did The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. And I mean, I kind of cheated right here because there's like blank spaces, but he didn't notice and I got full credit, so here's a cactus that I drew like right after I found Pick Candle. I copied their style. Here's a poem that I had to write for English, and you got extra credit if you like colored the background. So I did, and I don't know if you can see him, but like there's a little dude getting swallowed up by tentacles. You can read that, I'm not gonna read it, so. This is an art trade. I'll take that because it's been a long time ago. I don't even know if this person still has their Instagram. This was also for art. It got wet though, and I was sad. But yeah, it's for Shape of Albert Einstein. This was for English. I think the book is called Young Elites, and this was the main character, and she had like the power of illusions or whatever, and so I drew her for like a display thing. I think this was the second book actually. This is a redraw. This is the first one. This is the second one. And then this was right after I discovered Ava's Demon, and so I drew in like the style. It was right at the first. So this is my friend Megan. She drew this of us in what is his name? Len, the Vocaloid, in his little like scandalous outfit with like the hip slip and stuff. And so this one's me, that one's Megan, that one's Ken. And we're like doing the little dance. art trade collab thing. And so this was, I drew the line art and then she colored it. And then she drew this line art and then I colored it. But like this is me coloring that line art. So this isn't like her version. This is me coloring it myself. This pocket is like sketches and stuff. My friend, that's her character, Muffet from Undertale. I was gonna color this and I never did. Probably won't. This is a sketch for that. I might redraw this actually. I like the flower crown and stuff. Little like baby flame princess. There's an older flame princess. What's in here? I saw like Gravity Falls concept art, and so I like copied that. This is old, 2014. This was for a t-shirt contest, and I won, but the shirt I got was a little too small, and so I can't wear it anymore, and I'm sad, but yeah. The actual t-shirt though is just the lining, it wasn't colored. And then we're starting to get into like new territory. So this is a sketch I did for is like a Christmas collab thing, and we like sent it to someone. And so this is of Jin from BTS, Ruan from SF9, and this is when I was like really into like doing those tone paper things. And this is my watercolor pocket. I'm too lazy to put them on like their individual spots, and so there's that one. This is a redraw of that. I switched the colors. I kind of like this way better. I don't know. I feel like they don't look like similar pieces. So this is a redraw of a free marker challenge I did, but I did this in watercolor. This is recent, obviously. My first YouTube video. For a challenge, you know. Wonho, love of my life. This is when I started getting back into Copics, and so like I tried really hard on the skin and all that stuff. Also his hair like that looks so good. More Wonho. This one's ugly. I hate it. I was still learning how to use like watercolor and like watercolor skin, so it's like super muddy and gross and just Yoongi, like just a street thing. This is one of my first full bodies, kind of. I was just starting to like draw them more. I still kind of don't draw them enough, but yeah. I kind of like this. I might redraw it, but yeah. Chen. This was it was kind of a redraw. I just like one of the first K-pop idols I ever drew was Chen, and so I drew him again. Like look at how like pale and like I don't even use red to blush my characters, which is insane to me. Hyerin from EXID. This was, what is that song called? I don't remember. But yeah, like the hotel era. And then I did Honey, and I hate this one. Like this one, I think this one's cute, but I hate this one. Also, I don't like the size difference. I wish I'd kept them all this size, because this was like pre-cut paper, and then I cut this paper myself, and it's like a different kind. Yeah, and then it's weird because I use Crayola watercolors for this one, but I like this one better. And then I got a Winsor Newton palette a long time ago, and I used those for this one, but I don't like this one. So, Lay that I don't know if it's finished or not, but I didn't like it. I just remember that. IU, I'm not a fan of. Another Wonho. This one's really ugly. I hate this one. Kobe, this was for someone's birthday. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. Lucas. Oh, this doesn't do him justice. I think he's so cute, but I hate this. This is like the first time I painted Wonho, which is ugly. Wait. Like, just look. Another Wonho. This one's alright. I'm indifferent about this one. oh, I forgot his name. Arjun, the Milky Way's character. And then this is like when she drew him with like bedhead, and I was like, that's so cute. And so I drew him. I don't think I ever posted this. I might though. I think it's cute. This is her redraw challenge thing. So recent. We're drawing a vase for Christmas. I think this is so ugly. This is a art trade, I think, or something. This was an artist telephone. I honestly don't think I ever saw how this turned out. But yeah, look at how uneven that is. I still kind of draw them uneven. Pixel Plume's character, I don't remember his name. These are all really old, but I really like the color and like how I did the like leaves of the succulent. Is that what they're called? I don't know. This is my friend. We did like a challenge where we had to draw the person and then one of their characters in your style or their style, and so he likes to draw like really creepy, funny things, and so yeah. This was, I think, a contest winner or a request. I can't remember, but. And then this was, I won something in a school art show. Drawing with Hoshi, I never finished. And then this drawing that I never finished. And yeah, that's it for the loose paper binder. Okay, this one's huge. So this is like my first sketchbook like ever. So this is all really old stuff. So here's an eye. I drew it like backwards, like this is technically the front of the eye, but I drew the eyelashes backwards. And this is like, I just got a charcoal set, and I think I watched like a Mark Crilly tutorial on how to draw this. And like the eyebrows going, I don't know which way the eyebrows going and stuff, so yeah. Oh, I was so proud of this, even though I copied it off of the internet. But yeah, I got charcoal this time. Oh, I was trying to learn how to do graffiti because my brother, he would do like draw graffiti, and I was like, that's so cool. I wish I knew how to do that. So that's what that is. And cringy, what is her name? I don't even remember. I used to watch My Little Pony, and it's gross, and I hate myself, but I was starting to get into like fashion design, and I wanted to like think of what my like name on my tag would look like. Yeah. Here's a bee from a how to draw book, also using charcoal. I got a calligraphy pen, but I didn't know how to work, and so yeah, like all this stuff is so bad. I was into like typography and like inspirational quotes and stuff, and so here's that one. Oh, here's a wedding dress. I think this is for my little sister's friend, but yeah. Ooh, here's this. This is for my friend, and she's talking to this kid named Cameron. He's super cringy. There's her bridesmaid dress. Oh, I even drew the back. Yeah, this is like all sheer and stuff. There's a bridesmaid dress. God, these are so ugly. Acrylic painting. They're supposed to be cherry blossoms, but I didn't know how to paint trees or flowers or anything. This is all like 2013 and stuff. This was supposed to be one of those inspirational quote thingies. Here I was trying to decide on how I wanted my handwriting to look before school started. So that's just me trying that out. What is it called? Like Zentangle? I don't know. Ooh, 2014, so it doesn't fit in frame. So these, an elephant, then I think it's called Zentangle. I don't know for sure, but elephant thing. Oh, I hate this. This is so ugly. But so this is like, I got Prismacolor pencils, and I would watch, I don't even remember, I think it starts with like a D, like Debbie Arts or something on YouTube, and I would try and follow her tutorials. This is, I copied a pose from Miss Carrie J that she did of one of her dolls, like a drawing, and I made it me, and I remember I was super sick when I drew this, and then I posted it on my personal Instagram, and I was like, what happens when you're sick? And it was really cringy, but also I was 14, so it doesn't matter. This is supposed to be, I was gonna draw like Lemia Crescent's characters, and that's it. There's so many pages, but I hate this paper so much. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna stop it here for part 1. Yeah, I have so many sketchbooks, like it's insane the amount of sketchbooks. Yeah, this is already 20 minutes, so part 1, part 2 coming soon.